After 9 grueling months, we finally have a second trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. I could not be happier. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for this. For those that are somehow not in the loop, Fire Emblem is one of my all-time favorite game franchises. My passion for it really just knows no bounds. It's really defined a lot of my game interests throughout the years, ever since I was first introduced to it back in 2014. And while I'll admit that that first trailer that came out had me a little bit worried since it confirmed that this game is going to be taking place in the same universe as Fire Emblem Three Houses, the second trailer has honestly given me a lot more hope and excitement for the future of this game, and I legitimately just cannot wait to see it. So I kind of wanted to just take this video to really talk about the amazing details that I noticed from the trailer, and to talk about my hopes for the game in the future that were either just kind of implied in the trailer or just is just purely theory and speculation. So yeah. First, since I already brought it up, let's talk about the setting of the game. I could not be happier that this game takes place centuries after the events of Three Houses. About 300 years from what we're able to see. I'm happy about it really just because I was worried that this game was going to be a direct sequential sequel to Three Houses, like we were either going to see older versions of the characters from Garrick Mach, or we were going to see like their immediate children. And don't get me wrong, I love Three Houses, I love Fodland, but we really just need to let it take a break, okay? It got a full game with 3 routes, a spin-off game with 3 routes, and a DLC 4th route, kind of, and I guess just a 5th route if you count something that's spoilers, but anyway. We could just let it take a break. We could just let it take a little nap, you know? But now, we have an entirely new country that is still bordering Fodland, but taking place hundreds of years after the events of Three Houses. This is basically going to be creating an entirely new experience of culture, units, and aesthetics, which honestly is what I hope for with every single Fire Emblem game. As much as I like the idea of it all taking place in one continent or world or whatever, I personally like it when each and every game is able to tell a new and different story with a new and different culture with new mythologies. So yeah, I have high hopes for what this game is able to bring so far. Secondly, the map, because have you seen that thing? It's a thing of beauty. It's so big, with so many different event squares for every single thing, from fishing to dungeon crawling to who knows what else. So this really seems like it's going to be a return to the absolute best mechanic ever to grace a Fire Emblem game, dungeon crawling. The first and last time we ever saw this mechanic was back in 2017 with the release of Fire Emblem Echoes: Shadows of Valentia. Remember Echoes? Remember when that was a thing? I honestly just loved this mechanic because it was a full experience of exploration, combat, character level grinding, and the concept of being able to take this massive army that you have built over the course of the entire game and simplifying it down to just a few units as you explore a dungeon full of mysteries and treasures. This mechanic is something I've been wanting to see again in Fire Emblem ever since it was announced, and holy cow, it seems I'm about to get my wish. Third is gonna have to be the character design, because look at that art and animation. It's so beautiful. These models just seem to have natural expressions, and they move with some beautiful physics on the hair. It's a major step up from the past character profiles found in Three Houses and Engage. And also, I can't help but notice the similarities between the way these models move and the way that VTuber models move. Could it be that we are seeing a return of the live 2D technology that was last utilized in Fire Emblem Fates? Because that would be really cool. But regardless, each and every character design that I'm seeing in this game has absolutely astounded me in new and unique ways. I am so excited to meet every single one of these units, hero, villain, NPC, or otherwise. Also, I don't know who this is. For all I know, it could be a villain or just a badly written character. But I really like their design, and I would like to see more of her. Please. Hey guys, it's Barley. I'm just kind of recording this at the end of the video to explain that, yeah, this video is a little bit late. The trailer that I talk about here came out all the way in June. I've just been super busy with life stuff and adjusting and graduating college and more. And that kind of led to me not having a lot of time to work on this video. But it's done! I plan on making another initial reaction video or analysis video talking about all the new information we recently gained from the Fire Emblem Direct. And I plan on releasing a couple of shorts on the little small details I've been receiving through just the news and social media. So yeah, if you like this, feel free to like, follow, subscribe, all that. I got socials in the description. And yeah, we'll see you all later.